in the building. Apologize for that. I have another podcast, so I be thinking I'm on there sometimes, bro. It's your boy T from Model Out Customs and my boy JT from I Need My Garage Time In. We are in the building. This is Sprue Crazy Podcast live. Let's go, JT. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? This is JT. I need my garage time.
Yeah, so today we just gonna be talking a little model talk, man, and see. I got a few questions in my head that I want to address that I heard everybody talking about. I had said something about it, but I don't think that video. Excuse me. I don't think that video ever surfaced, and I was
What's
having a little technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? So
what's
yeah,
what's
we're gonna get right into it, man. So my first question, JT. First of all, JT, man, tell the people how you been doing, man.
well, you know, I've been doing okay. Well, I've been moving around and getting around, so I'm gonna just say I've been doing good, man. But I still got complications. Uh, like I say, a lot of you guys know about the injury that I had back in 2014. So it started to catch back up with me right now, and I've been having some complications, and that's about the only thing that just really been wearing me down, man. Trying to deal with that, and you know, uh, deal with that, and the decision that has to be made and stuff like that. So it kind of make it hard for me, man, because I don't feel like doing no resets no more. I don't want to be down again and stuff like that. So. Um, it's just been between that physically and mentally, it's just been kind of wearing me down. So I'm kind of in and out with it. Sometimes I be in the mood for stuff, sometimes I don't. Like being out here in the garage, man. I haven't been out here in a few days. I know for sure. I still got that 442 that I'm working on. I'm not even done with it yet. So man, other than that, that's all that's been the issue with me, man.
Okay, long as ain't nothing wrong with his hands, man. I
No,
don't
no,
want
no,
I don't want nothing
no.
to happen with his hands. Then he can't model no more.
Yeah, no, it ain't. I'm a forever model, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah. What about yourself, man? You got settled in where
well
you at?
well today I went and took my tab test to get in this CDL program.
Mm.
And let me turn this off, man, because I know it got to be echoing from somewhere. I
It
don't
might
know.
be.
You hear echo?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, so we good. I'm hearing the echo, and I'm hoping it ain't on the screen, man. I mean, on the people hearing it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'ma get this chat thing going. Oh yeah, we got model car video. My boy Matthews in the building. Matt
Hey,
in the
what's going
building,
on,
man.
Matt?
My boy Matt in the building. There you go, right there. You see him?
Yeah. Let's see.
Say
I
what up,
can't.
fellas.
I can't see the comments.
Oh yeah, so
What's going on, Matt?
yeah, Matt say what's up, man.
Hey, Matt is the reason I'm starting to spray. I'm spraying this 2K clear, man. He told me. He said, "Hey, look, just use this stuff right here, man, and you know, and you got to use
Now
what works for
now you
you."
can see it.
No, I can't see the
You
comments.
still can't see it. Oh, it say what up, fellas on the screen.
No, I can't. Oh, I see it. It's real small, but I can see it now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. You got you on your phone. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man. So hey, Matt, if I'm echoing, let me know so I could figure this out. Cause it sounds like I'm echoing. Might be my mic, man. Let me turn that.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, you was fine just like you were.
Yo.
Yeah, don't change that. You
All
fine. I
right.
don't know. Yeah, I don't.
All right. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my first question is, JT, what is your favorite model? Like of all? Like if you had to choose one model, what is your favorite model?
Like one of I have already built, or
No, I'm just saying like
the kit.
hands down you will build it every single time without questions that it's your favorite kit to build.
The 85, the 85 Oldsmobile.
The 85 Oldsmobile,
Yeah, yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one you doing now?
No, that's a 71 that I'm doing right now. And you
Oh,
know what? I will. Second to that, I will rebuild that 71 too over and over again. Matter of fact, the one that I'm building now is going to go on my desk at work, and the other one that I had that I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to cut the trunk open on it.
right,
I'm going to add the quarter pillars for it for the back window for the quarter window. I'm
right.
gonna do all that to the next one. I was gonna do it to this one, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna just use it because I've been saying I want to put one on my desk. Um, but this is an absolutely nice kit. Everything went together well on this kit. I'm like I said, I'm not done with it, but I had no issues with it. The only issue I had so far was the tailpipe sticking out too far, and you had to cut them down, the tailpipe tips, because it was going past the bumper where it's supposed to be flush with the bumper. Because it's got the two.
So I figured what it
Yeah,
was.
like right here, you see,
Yeah,
they're supposed to
yeah.
be flush with it, but it was sticking out too far. That's the only issue I've had so far with this kit. I will rebuild it over and over again. Now the '85 Oldsmobile kit, it gave me some issues with the back window fitting, but other than that, in the decals,
I
the
can't hear
442
Jack,
decals, they
man.
too
It's
thin,
crazy.
but I'll rebuild it over and over again if I could.
Yeah, I couldn't hear Jack, man. I don't know what's.
Matt said that it was echoing a little bit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Man,
And I don't know
to hey, T.
what.
I tell you what, man, Matt. Besides knowing him, through the community, to
Right.
just sit down and talk to him, man, he'll keep you laughing the whole time, man.
Hey, man. Look. I, I was so surprised to hear Matt come through my comments, bro. I wrote, hey Matt, I apologize, man. First of all, let me apologize, man, because that ain't even my character, man. I said I'm gasping for air like I'm a broad or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I don't supposed to send no comment like that.
Well, yeah,
But yeah, Matt, I was just overwhelmed, bro. Like because I'm a big fan of yours. I watch your show almost every day or every time you post some or do a video, I'm watching. You guaranteed I'm watching. Now, the only reason why I don't comment because I'm watching on my TV. You know, if I watch it on my computer, then I comment. But
hmm
other than that, man, I'm a big fan. And Ed just let me know because I thought Matthew was a part of resin. What's them VCG resin?
Oh yeah, John BCG really. Yeah.
Man, I thought he was a part of them. I didn't. He just let me know. No, Matthew got his own thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
I'm on. I'm on.
I did not know that.
Fine.
So let me see something,
Yeah,
man.
my bad, man. I had to catch a phone call right quick. No, so each 3D company, man. And Josh, man's another. Josh is cool, real cool dude, man. Um, I talk to him all the time, man. He real cool dude. But no, so each 3D like MC like Matt.
Right.
Josh Iceman, they all sell they all the 3D distributors, they all distributor parts. You know,
MIS.
I don't think that they all different companies,
Can
different
you hear me,
divisions,
JT?
and so
You can hear me, JT?
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
But
still
no,
echo.
they're just different entities, man. It's just like it's just like now honestly, one might have something the other one don't have, but all of them are good people, man. They it's just like that's just like it's just like stores. Each store is different entity, but they all some stores still carry the same thing, and that's just what it is. With them, you got some people that you know that buys from one more than the next. Uh, you got some, like I said, they shopping at BCG residents they favorite, shopping at MCW is their favorite. I mean MCV is their favorite, shopping at Iceman is their favorite. Uh, but they still buy from all different, all from all of them. And
Right.
I've ordered from every single one of them. I have never had an issue. I got each one of my models. Each one of my models. Like that 55 that I built.
Uh-huh.
All the engine stuff is from Matt. Um, everything everything extras that I put on the engine is from Matt. Josh, he provided the jack for the trunk.
Right.
So it was a bunch of different things that I got from each one to put on that model. You know, so uh, and you got others out there like Jay's Resin Wheels. Like Jay, he provide a bunch of different kind of wheels. That maybe one another don't have, and it's not a competition thing. It's more of they provide for the community. It's more like they provide. I don't
Right.
think
I just thought all of them was together. You
no, no, but they all good people though, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I mean,
I appreciate them all because you know they take the time out to make sure the quality of their parts. They had to sit there and clean them off and sand them down and
right.
package them up, and I honestly believe that it's more they care more about providing for the community than making money. Which is I know money got to be made, but like I say, they just provide to the community. You know, because I would never build another model without doing plugs and wires on it. I would never do another build without putting
Right.
just without putting something on them.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I understand that because me myself, I just been. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been under building, man. I know so much stuff, and I haven't been doing it to my potential, man. And I can't be doing that, man. Like, cause I love this hobby, like with a passion. Like, I can't do the shortcoming. I bought all this stuff for what? Not use it?
Yeah.
That don't make sense, you know?
Yeah, and I've been wanting to get me a 3D printer too, man. But I just don't. I know once I get it, I'm gonna get lazy and not want to do. Not want to print. Not I mean, yeah, not want to print because I gotta clean all the stuff, and I'd rather just order from somebody, and let that be that, man.
I mean,
And
I got a 3D printer, but I still gotta still order.
so it's like everybody had like so like I'm the reason I said that is because it's like hey, we got people that provide 3D printed parts for a reason. That's just not my thing to
Right.
do. Even though
Right.
I
It ain't everybody.
want to, yeah, I might want to print a body out right quick, but as of right now, it's not for me. So I'm gonna keep
It ain't,
using the guys that I use to, you know, they're providing, and they like,
And that's very understandable.
yeah.
That's very understandable, man. Cause like even though like I don't print motors, so I have to buy my motors. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I have to buy my motors.
Like I got one from. I have some. I have that Captain Hook tow truck kit that I'm going to use for one of the engines that Matt sent to me. One of the Chevy engines that he sent to me. The one that's in the GTO come from through Texas 3D Custom. He have. But before I order from Texas 3D Custom, I text Matt and I text Josh. Just to make sure these guys don't have. I went to uh, Iceman just to make sure these guys didn't have that engine on stock. Because if they did, I'd rather get it from them than I'd rather choose them first. Than because I don't have experience with buying from Texas 3D Custom, but the shipping was fast, the quality of the engine was good, and it was easy to install. Easy
Right.
to assemble. So.
I understand.
But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna leave that 3D print alone. I'm gonna leave it to them guys. You know.
Yeah, they good at it too.
Oh yeah. Yep. And I plan on building more than I did last year. So far I have I got four. I got the 55, I got the GTO, I got the 67 Chevelle, and I have this 442 that I'll be done with. I got the Lincoln that I'm finna start working on, and I got a few more other things. I got the Camaro. I got the Camaro too. I got the
Yeah.
wheels in here today. I got the Camaro. I got another Camaro that I'm going to do for a buddy bill I have with uh Douglas Douglas Motor Car headquarters.
Right.
We got a Bad Boys group buddy bill coming up. So I'm going to try to, and it's because of my fear of airbrushing. I had to get over that fear, and I tell you what, I'm getting pretty good at it. Where I not better than I thought I would. Because you got to clean it out, and sometimes you might have to take it together.
Right.
And after once I figured out my way around it, how to troubleshoot, figure out why I won't spray right, and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm in there like swimwear now. I'm finna keep at this thing. But that 442, that was a router can, is that duplicate router can. So uh, I'm just in love with that color. I have used that color several times, and I'm just in love with that color. So but the next one will be the Camaro that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray it right quick. It's not gonna take me long because I'm not doing a bunch of detailed work to it.
Right.
Except for the wheels. So uh, this airbrushing journey is gonna be pretty good, man. I'm gonna look forward to getting me another airbrush so I can have one I can just use just for my clear and just for my paint.
Oh man, that's a good idea. I
Yeah.
got. I ain't even. I think I got 5 or 6 brushes. I like man. I got one for each. Got a job.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And uh, um, that's I saw somebody else. A lot of people do that. They'll say, "Oh man, this gallery so and so is a workhorse. So this Iwata so is my workhorse. That's my everyday user. That's my and I think if I'm not mistaken, some people talk down on Iwata. Some people say Iwata is good. I think Justin over at J Hart Motorworks, I believe he uses an Iwata. And he also, I believe that was him made that comment that you can pretty much use any airbrush you want to. It's just the way you operate. If you can
Right.
set, if you can set it right and get it to where it's free, any airbrush can be used. It don't have to be a gallery or it don't have to be none of them other name brands. But um, I just like the gallery because it had the trigger to it, the trigger pull, to it.
But my f- my nu- my my first airbrush. is a was a Pache H.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The old pass, yeah. Yeah, I used one of those off brand ones that I got on when I first when I built that first '85 Oldsmobile. I used one of the ones off of Amazon, and it had the little built-in compressor with it, you know, and it didn't work that long. The compressor went out after time. Um, I saw a new one that Craig Corner that he did a review on. It's by Gallery, and it seems like it's a nice little airbrush and compressor set, you know.
Right.
Um, so if y'all watching, just go to his channel and check it out. It looks
Yeah,
like
I think I saw a few people been putting them on it.
oh yeah.
But I like a little bit more power because I got that somatic that Phantom Somatic from what's the name of that place? What's that hobby? What's the name of that store that sell all the hardware stuff?
Um, Ace.
No, hobby
Oh,
no
Hobby Lobby.
no the other Harbor Freight.
Oh, Harbor Freight. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and I got that somatic like a small it's like don't you know the real car spray guns?
Uh huh.
It's just a small one. Just a small one. I use that to do my primers with.
What it has a bigger cup to it.
Yeah, it has a 4 ounce cup,
Oh,
and it's easy to clean. You clean it with water.
I think that one that I was just telling you about with the portable air compressor to it, I think that'll be good for when you're doing your figures because you do a lot of figures too, right?
Yeah, I do statue,
What's your latest statue that you completed?
Magneto.
Okay,
I
okay.
just did Magneto. I posted I think it on my community. You know, I posted. I don't think I put it made no video.
Yeah, I was trying to see. It's I don't know if I ever get into paint figures or not. Not like that. That takes a lot more time to do. I know. Um. I think there's a few people into that. I know Jason over at Blue Ox Model. I think his wife does the DM. What do you call it? Is it DMD? I know she does those kind of figures, and um, Tim over at Rack Daddy Studios, he do a really good job at painting figures. He just did a video on it too, on one of the ones that he was doing. Um, let's see who else. I think Tiffany over Dirt Road Cinderella. I think she also her and her, either her or her daughter. I can't remember which one, but is do figures too. So there's a lot of people that do figures. I just don't think I'd be able to get into it like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, figures. I started off there, and I knew if I can paint these little bitty miniatures, that painting the statues would be a breeze.
Yeah.
Now, it's a company that sell brushes and stuff like that. It's called Optimus. I forgot the name of it.
So
They got a YouTube channel and they teach you how to paint. Dilute your paint. Make the washes, make the glazes. How to shade, how to blend. So I learned all that stuff, bro.
yeah, it's several YouTube channels out there with it. that shows you all that type of stuff. Now, let me ask you a question, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people probably want to know too. Uh, for figures, when you're doing detailing, like what's the best brush to use? Now, I heard a few people talk about using the same brushes that nail technicians use. Is that correct?
Nail technicians.
Yeah, nail technicians. When they do the fingernail polishing and all that, they
It's
got.
they similar. They similar because you gotta understand brushes come in sizes,
Right.
so they have to buy their brushes in size. Like whatever size you got, detail brushes. They buy detail brushes to do nails. See what I'm saying? So we like buying the same brushes, but it's all detail brush. So it ain't no one, like these nail brushes or
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? They just paint brushes, but you got detail brushes. You got, it's just they numbered and they do different stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I know that I have one of Tamiya's. I don't even know where it is right now, but I have one that I started using, uh, and it was recommended by Jason at M.O.C model. That's that's where I saw. That's where I originally saw it at. But this
Right.
little Tamiya's, it's called Tamiya Modeling Brush Pro, and it works really really good. I was
You
able
see the
to.
tip? Show the tip.
Yeah, the
Show the
tip.
tip and give me the number. What's the number on it?
So the number on it is 87-172.
Like this is a one.
Oh well, I don't know what size this is. All I just know is it's an item number on it. You know.
No, it's supposed to be like a number, like number 10.
Mm-mm. I don't see that. I don't see that on here.
Oh, okay. See, that's what the brushes go by. Like this is a one.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I can like get in a nice size place. Now to make eyeballs, to make eyes, this is a 0.
Oh, that's small.
Yeah, this is a 0. This is what I get in there and make the eyeballs and the irises with. So it's different things that do different. Then you got the dry brush. This is what I love. I
The
love
job
the dry
dressing.
brush. Like
Okay. What
I got all kinds of size, but you got the
is
stiff
that?
brushes.
Is that for fading?
This is for highlighting edges, bringing out the detail, like the edges of you bring that out. You catch the depth in the shapes in the model. Like
Okay.
say you got a rock
Mm-hmm.
and you painted it gray, then you use a light gray and dry brush it. Then them edges in the rock could come out.
I got you. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then like if you just want to do the tip, this is stiffer brush. This is stiffer brush. And you just want to do the edges like steel beams. You want to bring that edge out, use these stiffer brushes. Then you got a softer brush. It's just different stuff do different things. I
So
just look just
so
look oh,
on
go
on
ahead.
on the paint. So when I if I have to hand brush something, I normally use testers, the
Hmm.
little small testers bottle. Now I have a favorite, which is the silver testers, and I have the gold. Those are the two most in the stoplight red, I think, and the amber orange. So tangerine orange. So those are like the favorite to go tos.
Right.
So what paint would you recommend for hand painting? If you had to do like paint wood grain and
Vallejo.
Vallejo. Okay.
Vallejo the best.
Okay.
It go on smooth, man. It don't leave brush strokes.
So what about the Tamiya's?
I haven't I haven't painted with. I see me. I use the paints that what they're for.
Mm.
See, to me, it's more. I never. It's like the more spray paint of a paint to me.
Okay.
Like, I take this aluminum. I take this aluminum, and this is chrome silver, but both of them look the same to me. The aluminum and the chrome same to me. I bought both of them to see which one of them would be chrome than the other,
Hmm.
but both of them look aluminum. Now, when I paint, the only thing I may paint is my engine, my transmission part, the engine and the transmission part. So I don't like brush painting my car model. I don't.
Well, it's I only do it for the details, like interior details, chassis, stuff like that.
I
So
use I use chrome pens and gel pens and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
So I saw you did a
Not too much.
video with a Chrome comparison on different stuff that you used. Um, Talk about what about what can you give a brief description of that? What you was doing with that? Because I
Now,
saw the video, but I
uh,
kind of I I really can't remember all what I saw.
now through the few years that I have been modeling, I never had Reveal spray. It's just too expensive for me for that little bit.
I kind of think Fusion Firm is taking over Reveal Spray right now.
Yeah, but it take too long to dry,
To do.
and you can't touch it at all. I mean, I don't care how long you let it dry.
So yeah, so
But
I saw. Go
I
ahead.
put I put alcohol in it to speed up the drying time.
Alcohol
It's alcohol based.
and it
Got a
speeds up
little,
the drying time.
yeah. Dry alcohol dry like
Dry stuff up, yeah.
so. I learned that from Grumpy Stump's workshop. The guy from Grumpy Stump workshop.
Uh-huh.
Put some alcohol in it. It'll dry overnight.
What you put a couple of drops in it?
I mean, I've been messing with paint, so I kind of know the eye, but you don't want to do like if you're doing a little bit, just put a couple of drops. I
So
say I say 2 to 1
so my buddy
on part
David
paint.
that we have the rebuild series on. Me and him was doing a rebuild series. Well, he was telling me about using the Fusion Firm Chrome along with putting I think he said a couple of drops of hardener in it, and you can do it and it's dry to the touch the next day. Now,
Hey, now that's something I used to do that I steered away from. I don't know why. I just stopped doing it. I don't know why. But yeah, put hardener in it.
what I
Yes.
tried to use, so I used the Fusion Firm on a bumper one time, and I thought about. I said, you know what? Let me try to clear it because the varnish it come with really, I don't really like that. The varnish that it comes with,
No, I don't
I don't
like it.
really like it. But I sprayed it with some 1K clear. And what
Right.
it did was it dulled it, but it made it like a bright. It was more like a silver, a dark silver or something. It kind of turned into like a grayish color.
Right.
So out top, I was like, you know what, that ain't gonna work. It still had a nice shine to it, and you can touch it all day, and it won't do nothing. But I'm definitely gonna try that hardener that he recommended. Put a few
Yeah,
drops.
me too. Me
Yeah.
too. Cause I don't like how long it takes. But I had tried Alclad. I've been wanting to try Alclad for while, but they also have another chrome. This is Alclad like a chrome for Lexan. and I don't. They got a lot of different kinds. They got dark chrome, super chrome. Like Alclad got a lot of them.
I've heard somebody talk about that.
But if you, I'm finna go with that AK chrome. That's what I'm. Cause Matthews lose that. I just saw his video he using. That's the look I'm looking for. How Matthew do his weed. That's exactly how I want mine.
Um. So, um, Barberto's Rex had a video on Chrome,
Hmm.
and the stuff that he recommended is like $60 to $80 a can, but it had a real nice it had a real nice finish to it, and then it was dry in 24 hours. You can touch it all you want to. It's not gonna, it wasn't, nothing was gonna happen. I have to find that video. I'm gonna send you a link to that video. But
Right.
it was, I watched the whole video because he did like three or four different kinds, and that I took a screenshot of it. The name of it, I just forgot what it was, but um, it was it was a real nice product. That company that he recommended, they have two different ones. I guess they have like an earlier version they came out with of the Chrome, and then they came out
Right.
with like the next. So that's what I'm gonna send you a screenshot of it though.
Right. Yeah. Cause man, I just I don't want them super chrome. Like, but I like sometimes I be forgetting to put that panel lining on it.
The
That's
pattern
what I.
line.
Yeah, that panel lining going bring the depth out of it. Like
Oh yeah,
bring the depth on it.
yeah. That's something else I need to order me too because I've been had that one I had for probably almost 4 years now, and it don't work like it used to. I think because it be out here in the garage because it be kind of warm out here, So I think
Right.
that's why, you know.
Yeah. You got to shake them up real good too.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do. Like I said, I
I
had
got
like
all of them. I got the black, gray, brown. I got all of them
yeah. See, I only have the black one.
because I use the brown one for when I'm doing wood grain, and
Okay.
then I use the gray ones for when I'm building my like my planes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do planes too.
I do it all tanks.
Yeah. See, I hadn't got into all that yet. I would love to build a plane, but I hadn't got. You know,
If
I
you
also
think if you think these cars something and you like planes, it's over.
well see the airplanes that I like, man. They're like it's not like they're like passenger planes. Like something you would travel in. Like like a
Oh,
big
what's the name of built one of them? Frank.
Frank. Oh, Frank.
Frank's Model Work.
Yeah, yeah. Frank Model Work.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
built one of them.
I haven't seen him on YouTube. I think
He
I
said
need to. I need to
he
start
done with the
checking.
YouTube.
Yeah, I need to start checking my Facebook. Cause right now the phone that I'm on that I'm streaming on now is my old phone, and
Hmm.
I'll be too busy to carry two phones around. And
Me too.
I won't be able to. I don't want to log in from one Facebook to the next on my phone on my everyday phone. So I'm
Right.
logged into Facebook on this phone. So I don't want to just keep. I can't keep up with two phones.
Right. Yeah, I just gave my other one to my son, man. I told him he break one more, he ain't getting that. You done been through 4, 5 phones. I still got my same two.
Yeah, I try to take good care of my phones, man, because they cost too much to be breaking
Man,
and stuff like
telling you.
that. Yep, Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So my next question to you is: you rather use spray paint than the spray gun?
so um here here's what I've come to the conclusion with on spray can. Now, rattle cans is much more easier, right? It really is, because all you have to do is just spray it, clean it up and anything like that. But I would rather do that. But when you airbrushing, airbrush is like a whole different. It's a whole different level because you have more color options. You know, and what I found out about using rattle cans, I would never use a clear rattle, the clear for a rattle can.
Mm,
I would never do it. I see people using to meals. I was using the 1K clear, but after doing my research, I found out that 1K clear does not have hardening in it. So that's the problem I was having with the 60 with the what is that, the Wildcat. I think that was what is that? That's a 60 something Wildcat. I think a 66 Wildcat. The white one that I did for my 50s and 60s on still is
right.
the first annual. Well, every time that now the paint job was beautiful, and also the but that clear has a yellow in it, and if you
Hmm.
be too heavy in one end in one part of it, it's going to remain yellow. You'll see it if you pay real close attention to it.
Yeah,
Here's
that
the
happened.
next thing. I was doing bare metal foil on that car, right?
Hmm.
And I had let this car cure. Maybe I know for sure I let it cure 2 weeks. You know,
Right.
but when I when I put bare metal foil on it, and I hit it with the blade, you're not supposed to push down hard. You get your new blade, and you just, you lightly go across it. Anyway, the excess bare metal foil I get ready to take off, the damn clear coat come off with it. And I'm like, man. And so I finally realized it because it doesn't have hardening in it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just you if you it's like a cut and peel, if you and then it don't last as long as the 2K clip. So I will still use I like I say, rattle can is much easier. I prefer to use a rattle can. Just to answer your question, I would prefer that. But like I say, using the airbrush is way more advanced. And I'm not gonna give up on rattle cans. And it's only two kind of rattle cans I will use. Matter of fact, I do all my chassis with rattle cans. My chassis, all everything I need to paint black, I paint it with Rust-Oleum flat black.
See,
And
see,
I'm subject
see.
now to change. I'm
Okay,
going to, I'm
okay.
going to, yeah, I'm going to change that up because when I do some things,
Nah.
it doesn't. Some of it bubble a little bit, look like, or it just come out too. It comes out too heavy. Uh, so I might stop using that for different parts. I might just use it only for the chassis only. And it
Yeah.
still be sticky. Like if it can be weeks from now, you touch it, it may still be a little sticky. I don't know if it's because of the heat that's out here.
That's
I
what it is.
yeah,
It's that See, that's what I was finna tell you. Like, temperature has a lot to do with spray paint.
uh huh,
A lot.
and
And and with spray gun. But if you keep them in hot a lot, normally cool. But moist, the moisture, like y'all must have a lot of moisture.
yeah, man, this because it's hot. It's always hot and humid out here, man.
Yeah, that moisture.
It's but I got. Let me just show you.
Yeah,
So
photocard
the
video.
best spraying rattle cans to me is the Tamiya's. This little small can, it sprays
Uh-huh.
real good. I sprayed that Dodge Dart with it. I used Tamiya on a few different ones, and The duplicator, it sprays really, really good. It sprays at an angle, a wide angle, and it sprays
Mm-hmm.
out light. It's almost like you're using a gun. So
Right.
that's why I like this one. Now, um, I'm going to continue, like I said, to use rattle cans, but I'm going to when I'm trying to get the right engine color, you know, I'm gonna use this type of stuff too. So I'm not. Like I said, to answer your question, yes, I prefer rattle cans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was
what I
just
was
finna
just gonna
say.
say.
I
I
use it
use
for
it for
like
like
semi
semi
black
black
and
and
matte
matte
black.
black.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
use it for
use it
that.
for that. Yeah,
And
and
pretty
pretty
much
much
my
my
gloss
gloss
black and
black and
gloss
gloss
white.
white.
Like
Like
I'm not
I'm not
trying to
trying to
spray paint
spray
that.
paint
I
that.
mean
I mean, spray the
airbrush
airbrush
that.
that.
I
I
gotta
gotta
find a
find a
paint
paint
that
that
really
really
comes
comes
out
out
gloss
black
from an
from an
airbrush.
airbrush.
And
And
I ain't
I ain't
seen too
seen
many.
too many.
I
I
just
just
seen
seen
one
one that asked
the
the
Barbados
Barbados
Red.
red.
His
His
color,
color,
his
his
paint
paint
line
line
comes
comes
out
out
pretty
pretty
like
like
gloss,
black,
like real
right,
gloss.
real black. So, um, if you use the enamel, the
What up, Lamb
lamp
Chop?
shot, if you use the MCW enamel, it will come out a beautiful gloss. But you're just gonna add. You really, even though you really don't even need to put clear coat on it. Because it has a beautiful gloss on it already as is. Now I'm finna touch on something that I was gonna touch on in one of my other in my next video. Matt was doing a what is that he was just doing? Is it a oh my god, what is it? A Firebird was it a Firebird he was just doing? Whatever Matt was just working on, he did a video on a couple days ago, and he said this. He said that he cleared the car, right?
Hmm.
And he didn't like how shiny it was because it was out of scale. And I was like, damn, you know what? I never thought about that. I never thought about
That was a
the
Mustang.
Mustang. The Mustang. So I never thought about a clear coat being out of scale. And he said he had to tone it down a little bit. And I get that. I'm like, dang, I never thought about that. You know, I don't want to have it too shiny. I mean, to have them shiny, hey, that's you know.
And I
I
said the
said the
same
same
thing when
thing
he
when he
said it. I
said it. I
said,
said,
man,
man,
that he got a
he got a
point.
point. Yeah,
He got a
yeah,
point.
he got a point. Yeah, and I never thought about that. And
Yeah, he
I
was
never.
doing the boss Mustang.
Yes, yeah, 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 yeah. And so now I'm going to pay attention to how glossy my paint jobs are. Like this 442, I think it is perfect. It got some flaws on it, but that's a 2K clear,
See,
and that's
see,
that's
see, that's as far as I'm going.
yeah,
You see
that's
what I'm
also
saying?
the same clear coat that he uses
But
because he
see, I always
always
let
let
mine
mine
dry.
dry.
Like
Like
after I
after
put
I
a
put
like I
like I
put my
put my
regular
regular
coats on
coat
there,
on
like
there, like
I put
I put
three light
three light
coats,
coats,
then I
then
come
I
with
come
like
with like
two heavy.
two heads. Mm-hmm.
If it
If it
look
look
like
like
realish, I'm
really,
not
I'm
putting
not
no
putting no
more.
more.
I don't
I
know
don't
how
know
these
how these
guys be
guys be
putting
putting
6
six
and
and
7 in.
seven in.
That's
Well,
too much.
well. Here's the thing. It just depends on the clear coat that they use.
Or the
Okay. So
paint
like if you
color.
use yeah, and like if you using the Tamiya rattle can spray paint, I mean the rattle can gloss, you're gonna need 5 to 6 coats of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just it's to make it even. I tried it once and I was like, you know what, the hell with that. That's too much. But when you're using a two clear, you don't need that much of it. You
Right,
know.
cause
Right.
one of
One of
my
my
cars I did
got this
one
one
coat
coat,
and it
and
looked
it looked
perfect
like,
for me.
yeah, I don't
I,
I don't have to have I don't have to have all those different coats. And here's another thing too that I learned
look,
that when I was talking to
this Chevy right here is
you,
one coat.
yeah, that's all you need. That's all
One
you
coat.
need. Yep.
and it stay shining all the time.
So I put a car in. I painted a car Impala. It was a 60 something or maybe a 70 something Impala. But anyway,
Right.
I I put it. The first show I went to, I put it on the table. And
Mm-hmm.
it has a nice gloss to it, but um, on the paper, the judges said that the paint job was dull. And I'm like, well, back in the day, those cars didn't have no big heavy shine to it. They didn't have no big. And I'm finna tell you this too. That is the reason why it didn't have a heavy shine to it. But that's also the reason why after so long the paint fades on them. You know what I'm saying? And that's simply because of that. You know, and um, you know, I really don't care too much for high gloss because, like you say, like Matt say, it's gonna be out of scale. And I've seen some that was just. I've seen some sometimes now. You can have some that's too shiny, and you can have some that have a mirror gloss to it. And Justin, again, I'm gonna bring him up again at J Hawk Model Works. If you see his models, they're glossy, but it's still in scale, but it looks like a restored uh car, that's a vehicle that's been restored, and it has a brand new paint, brand new uh shell of brand new coat of paint, you know, and you can pretty much look at it and see yourself in that paint,
Right.
but it's perfect almost, you know. Like I said, it's just like you go get an old car and then you restore it, and you see it at a car show or something. And then I have seen some that was too glossy, to where it was so glossy it looked sticky.
What up, Justin?
You know, uh, to where
Yeah.
to where it looked just sticky. And I was like, you know what? I don't. And like I said again, when Matt said that, that made me start thinking about all the other paint clear coat jobs I've seen, all the other paint jobs I've seen. And he's right. Some people just aim for it to, they get that gloss. And then so I was watching a video about how General Motors, about the assembly line and stuff like that, how it used to work. I also thought to myself, and I know for sure it would be wasting a bunch of damn paint. But they used to dip those cars. Some of those cars used to get dipped and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, and some of them get sprayed, and which is I think in today, I think a lot of them today get dipped, you know.
And then like these varnishes from Create Text, the UVLS clears,
Uh huh.
they good for them older cars. Like them cars that didn't have that shine like that.
Uh huh.
That's what I use these for. Like if I have a car from way back, unless I custom make it, like if I make it custom with rims and all that. But if I want it like matte or not too shiny, they gloss come out like just like back in the days, man. I got matte satin and gloss. And
Lamb chop bills. He said he learned that he just learned the 2K clear. Yeah, me too. He said he done the 64 Malibu with it that came out. Yeah, that act with 2K clear is like it's working for me, and I doubt if I ever try anything else. As long as that works for me, I'm not trying nothing else.
yeah, that's Pappy Fred over at Stumpy Grunt, man. His paints he used he used craft paint. And I'm talking about his cars come out nice, bro. Real nice.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of talent around the community, man. I be looking at different people's stuff, man. I be like, wow, it's just and everybody has their own way of building. They have their own way of
But
painting.
but see my thing is I'm in the I don't have no outside. I'm in my room
Hmm.
and
Well, a lot of people, most people do it in the inside. I'm
and I
outside.
can't really use them solvents. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you
Got my
inside.
son here, you know what I'm saying? And on the the the, the paint booth can only do so much.
Yeah.
So and then in the winter I can't open the window like
Right.
so that's why I prefer acrylic. I love to use lacquer. I
So,
am a lacquer fan, but I just can't use.
so the best thing I think to do, with your fan exhaust, your exhaust, like I know the one with the double fans on it.
That's what I got.
It's good, but what I do is because I'm out here in the garage, and if before I got that booth, everything out here had overspray on it. And I was spraying in one direction, but I don't know how the cars and all the other stuff out here get overspray on it, but it did. So what I started doing was even when I was using the booth, when I first started using the booth, it would kind of I noticed that when I spray, it wouldn't exhaust like it need to. So
Right.
now what I do is I vacuum my booth out every time, and I vacuum that filter out every time, and
Me too.
it clears up because when you paint, that paint gonna get stuck. It's gonna dry to that filter, and it's gonna get stuck. That overspray. So you have to vacuum it out, and that allow that flow to go through there. I vacuum
Yeah,
out.
that's what I started doing.
Yeah,
I started doing
and it helps. It helps big time. And then also you can also put another fan on the side of you to where it will help blow it in there versus blowing it. And see, that's one of my things too. Like I was thinking, like if I go inside, I got to worry about the fumes and all the other stuff. Should I keep my paint booth outside? But with the method that I use, I think it'll be okay.
I just said I'm finna build me one, man. I'm
Hey,
gonna
what's up, Jay?
build
Hey,
the one just like I want it, man. Who that?
that's Chet.
Chester, what's up, Chester? What up, Chester? How you feel, man?
Hey, I gotta get everybody pictures too. I kind of fell behind because I wasn't out here, but I gotta get all the pictures too of everybody that did the 50s and 60s on Students Group. And it's over now. But if anybody's still working on it, just go ahead and continue to work on it, and just send me a picture. I don't think many people participated as it did last year. I don't think that I really pushed it out there like I
Yeah,
should
cause
have.
I didn't even know until it was like almost over with.
Yeah, I kind of been trying to find. I've been trying to get back on track, and try to find what works for me with my channel.
Right.
Because I do want to keep all the viewers entertained, because it's a lot of people that view that does not have YouTube channel that enjoy watching the channel. So I have to keep content going, and I can't help but get into these moves I get into. So I'd be like, you know what? I don't even want to be out here right now, and that be a problem. That becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because it's interfering with my channel, and I enjoy doing this to the fullest. I really do, but it's just like I say. Sometimes I get in those moods, or the temperature don't be right out here. Like right now, it's kind of warm out here. I don't have my big fan on. I got my small fan on, but normally when I have my bigger fan on, it's pretty much okay out here. So
You gotta get you one of them flow AC.
yeah, 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 yeah.
One of them ones that go on the flow.
Yeah. Well, no, I have one that go on the floor, and I have one that go on my other window over here too. But I don't have it in. And then I got another small AC over here. But I kind of use those for when, just say like if the power will go out or something. And it's, like one of those years. I think it was last year. The power went out, stayed out for. Uh, that was in 2024. I think the power stayed
Mhm.
out 2 or 3 days, and I had to no like a week, and I had to use the AC unit to hook up to my generator. That's what kept the house cool. So I try not to occupy it. I don't want to have it.
Chester Lewis said, my 50s and 60s on Stillies is coming to a finish. To the finish line if I stop chasing white rabbits.
Oh man, Chad, take your time on it, man. I definitely appreciate you joining it. He did a last year. He did a blue. I can't think of what it had. I think it had. I think he put a set of property caps on it too.
Hmm.
But uh, I haven't. If it'll be in my video. I put everybody that did it for the first time. For the first, I got all the models in one picture.
Yeah,
And
my my bill from last year right here.
yeah, you did too. You did that
Yeah,
one,
I
and you
did
did
too. I did the
yeah,
56 Bel Air, and this was pulling it.
yeah. And you're not the only one that did two. David at Flashback Model Works, he did two of them too as well.
And I did them like in a couple days.
See, I've been so when I first started, man, it took me like maybe 3 or 4 days to build a model, and and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because everything I built was box stock. I
Right.
built about 20 models in my first year. You know, in
Yeah,
my
I was vicious in my first year too.
but everything was box stock though. It wasn't. I didn't have all the wires and I'm gonna tell you something. I was in Hobby Lobby my first year, and I was getting all my models from Hobby Lobby, and I was talking to a guy. He said, "Man," he said, "you build these too?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "My brother-in-law, somebody," he said, used to build them. I think he said his brother-in-law, but he said he put the spark plugs in the wires. You know what I said? I was like, "No." I haven't done that. I doubt if I ever get into doing that. It just seemed like too much work. And I'll be damned, everything I build now has plugs in the plug the wires and stuff on it. You know,
Hey,
and
you know something? You always say I might not be able to do that. Like you said, you weren't gonna get into opening the trunks and stuff. Now you opening the
yeah,
trunk.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I underestimate myself. I'd be like, man, that's too much work. You know, and that's the same thing what David said too. He's building a '67 too as well, just like this one that I got. And he said, man, it was my first time ever cutting open the trunk. Well, I guess once you get over that first hurdle, you know what I'm saying, it's all good from there.
Yeah, man, the guys are even having fun in the chat, man. They are having fun. I like that.
Let me see.
Yeah,
He said, hey, Chad, them rabbits will get you.
yeah, the rabbits will get you, man. They going nuts. Hip and chat.
I do stay away from the hookah smoking caterpillar, even if.
They
Oh,
is cutting up, man.
I'm plugging away on my shop van build in the 7.5 Camaro I'm working on. I think I saw the video on
Oh,
the.
that shop van, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I was watching it too. That what's that 70 and a half Camaro? Yeah, I need to do me a Camaro, man.
Yeah,
Speaking of Camaros, y'all, let me show y'all something. Speaking of Camaros, my buddy has let me hold on. My buddies have let me in their Camaro buddy bill. Man, I appreciate that, man. I tried to talk them out of it, but they say they didn't care.
yeah. No, it's all good.
I told them, no, I ain't gonna. I just asked to get in on it, man. So JT and Ed have allowed me to join their Camaro buddy bill, and I got mine yesterday.
So I just got the wheels for mine today. I need to do a test fit on it, but that's the color it's gonna be right here.
That's the oh that blue.
Yeah, that's a blueberry lollipop from Tropical Glitz. Uh, that's who that's from. And if y'all ever want to experience tropical glitz, uh, go to uh, uh, Tim over at Regulator Studios. He's a pro at it. He uses that stuff all the time, and you can get a lot of helpful information from from what he from his experience with those with the tropical glitch. He can tell you exactly how to spray it, how it's supposed to be sprayed.
I got a question. Where is like them rims you got that on your 6'4"? Where did you get them from?
Those wheels come from Japan. Um, a guy named Galvin. He he makes them. Um, they actually feel like metal when you touch them. It's resin because you can see the back of it, but when you
Wow.
touch them, it's like you're touching metal.
Wow.
It's just that you can rub them, touch them. It won't smear. It won't. It looks like the actual wheel when you're looking at it. And it's got a little weight to it too, but
Right.
it looks just like the actual wheel, and it has the decal to it to go in the center of it too.
Mm-hmm.
But the price. So I did a video a couple of weeks ago, and it was a community question, and it was asking, how much, what is your most expensive bill?
Right.
And that was my most expensive bill because I know I think I calculated maybe $250,
Right.
in that bill, and the wheels was like 60 with shipping and everything. But they are well worth it. And I will never build another lowrider without order some wheels from him. Now he also has some now to where you can take spray the spokes, you know, and the lip of the wheel is already chrome. The only
Mm-hmm.
thing you paint is the spokes, and then you put it in place to where it's supposed to go. The wheels are already done. They're already white walled. You know, it's like a perfect wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't see it being no more realistic than that. I saw some low rider wheels that look toyish. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But those, man, those are they look. I mean, the only thing that's missing on the T is a valve stem from looking all the way. And
Yeah.
I said I was going to start doing the valve stems too.
Me
Somebody I
too.
seen had them. I think Matt has them now. The valve stem.
I make mines out of I make mines out of straight pins.
Out of who?
Straight pins.
Oh, okay. Straight pins. I got you. Yeah, okay.
Let's cut them off, put it right on there, paint them black. The tip go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try that on my next build too. I'm
The
just trying
dope
to.
pedals too. I did that to my Mustang. My 67 350 Mustang. That looked like Eleanor.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I did one of them.
So my goal when I do models, man, I just love old cars so bad, and I like the original style. Everybody has their style of building, but I love the original look of a classic vehicle, and that's what I aim for. And I see a lot of people, they put the big wheels on them. That's fine.
Right.
But like I say, everybody's style of building is different. Mine's, I just, I love to have my model with the original look, and I will put crankles on them all day. If I don't want to put the actual wheel that came, because crankles back in the day, oh man, the air that crankles and keystones was taking over back in the day.
Man, tell me
Yeah.
about it.
So that's what I go for. I just and it makes me feel it satisfies that feeling that I have for that nostalgic feeling. It satisfies me for me to build something. And so this is like that 442. I didn't cut the trunk open on it, and I wanted to cut the trunk open on it because I wanted to put a spare tire. I'm addicted now to want to put spare tires in the trunks. Like I put
It
the spare.
looks it looks great.
Yeah, like I put the spare tire in the 60 in that 67. I just I mean in this spare tire in the 55. And that's what started it. That 55, I cut the trunk open on that 55, and the spare tire came out of some truck kit I had over here, and I saw it, and I was like, "Damn, this is perfect," because it's got the gangster white wall on it. I drill the holes out for the lugs, so it'll be. It
Right.
just it all worked out, and I was so satisfied with the look of it. It could have. I was just and that was my reason for building this to make is to build classic cars all over again in model scale form. You
Yeah,
know,
and you do a good job, bro.
I
I ain't
appreciate
gonna
it.
even lie. You you be blowing me back sometimes. I be like,
Yeah,
man, this dude
yeah,
JT doing his
yeah.
thing.
Some of them have flaws, man, but that's. I don't think nobody model that they build is perfect.
No, I mean, at the end is when I always start messing up, man. I be like, everything go great, so I'm putting it together. I'm like, man, get glue on the window. Like,
So I've learned to use the Mod Podge either that or either the clear glue because you're able to wipe that stuff off with a Q-tip, even if it get hard, because it just gums up. The
that,
Mod Podge just gums up, and you're able to
and
rake it
I
off.
got plenty of it.
Yeah,
I even got the canopy glue. Don't even be too.
yeah,
I had this stuff. It still see still good, man.
yeah. And
I
and,
got
and,
plenty pods, man.
and I was going to start using the UV resin light too for my headlights and for like the
Just bought some of that. Just bought some of that.
the UV resin. Yeah.
Yeah, just got me some of that, man. I'm finna start using that. But what I strayed away from, I ain't been doing no wiring. I got a I got that Fast and the Furious Dome GT, it's the GTX.
You talking about that newest one that Hobby Lobby came out with? They
That
released.
GTX with the stripes in the fronts going sideways.
What color the
That
box is? The box art.
is black and brown. Got them brown decals on the hood.
I don't know if I saw it. I don't know if I seen that one.
Man, I wired that thing to death. Everything got it. It got gas. It got the gas line, the brake lines, uh, the battery post, everything wide, bro. I even got the brake lines going to the calipers. I
See,
did the whole thing.
I wanted to get into that, but I
I
was
just
like,
wanted to see if I can do it.
but the only reason I haven't did it because ain't nobody gonna see it. You know, I really wanted to try that. I
I
have the
just
stuff
needed to
actually
see
for
if I
that.
could do
I mean, it can,
it.
shit, yeah, it can be done. Yeah,
I
I know
I
I
didn't
probably can do it.
I didn't think I was gonna achieve it, but I did it.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
talking
just
about with no getting on my nerves. Went right through it.
yeah, So when you, I mean, you running lines. You just got to know how it looks on the actual car. I've seen some models to where they even running fuel lines from the gas tank to the carburetor or to the intake, or to the fuel
Hmm.
rails, and I'm like, wow, man, you know, and it looks, it looks real, it looks real. Now,
Right.
it's something that I want to try, and I want to try to lighten up. Tiffany sent me some stuff to try to start lighting up, and I ordered it, but I instantly got discouraged with it because I'm like, you know what, this is another level. I got to
Right.
hire these wires. I got to figure out where I'm gonna put the switch at, for them. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to put a switch somewhere where you'll see it because I would mess up the look of it, or it was all kind of stuff going through my mind about it. And I'm like, I'm going to have to cut a hole somewhere to where I'll be able to get a hold to the switch,
Right.
so it won't be laying in the inside or it won't be tacked up to the headliner. I'm the kind of guy I don't want it to be seen. Even and I can cut
Right.
the trunk open and put it on the trunk wall or something like that. That might help too. But I also I want a little fog machine to where when I do reveal a bill, I want the fog to show up and then the car, and that's just something that I just want to add. I just want to add to my reveal videos.
Right. 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 Man, I'm finna come out the closet. I've been watching my man Doug White.
Doug
Doug
White,
White, something else.
Doug White.
Doug White, model mule.
Oh yeah, okay.
That man, cool. Man,
Yeah,
Doug, man, I'm talking about. I just be blown away how he and I live, man. I'm talking about he got good info. Cause the way I do my door hinges, he just showed me a whole nother way, man. I'm finna start opening my doors.
well, that's another thing too. But I want to do, but man, you got to get it. You got to get them door jams right,
Yeah,
and
he make it easy. Yeah, the
it's
way he showed it, he
yeah.
make it real easy.
I suck when it comes to measuring, taking measurements, man. And that stuff requires some measurements when you get to mess with
He,
the door jam.
I got the right too. I told you I bought all this stuff. I gotta start using. Yeah, all the man stuff, man. Like all type of. I'm just not using it,
Yeah,
man. It's time for me to start using it, man. See you getting hot. Gonna wrap it up.
yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, man, plans for my channel. I plan on building more. I want to do more giveaways. I want to, I just want to spice it up a little bit. Uh, Being that I'm going to continue to keep doing this, um, and I'm going to enjoy it, man.
That's what's up, man. I
Yeah,
want to see more of you anyway, man. Like you know, I know that he do get to it. I know because sometimes I don't feel like messing around. Like lately, I haven't. I've been tit tatting with it. Like this my group bill. I just prime mine. See, I just prime my little cut, my Oldsmobile, but I'm gonna let it sit up for a while because I got really I got some I'm finna do special with this.
So the next one I build, which is gonna be for that group build. I gotta cut the trunk on it, but in order to cut the trunk on it, and I'm gonna practice on this one. This is one I let my little nephew play. This is old. I had messed up on it right here, but my nephew, whenever he out here with me, he play around with it and
Right.
drag it on the ground and stuff. But I'm going to practice on opening up the trunk on this one because I've seen some guys open up the trunk on it, and man, but 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 here's the
Them
thing.
lights on there.
So right here, these lights right here, I have to cut it right here, and then
Right.
cut it up because on the actual car, this is where the trunk begins at. That's where it opens up.
Exactly.
You
And
know,
that's where I just messed up at.
so I gotta
Look,
and if I
I
cut
just
right here,
messed up.
yeah,
See,
if
my line gone. I
oh
had to
yeah,
shave it off because I messed up.
yeah, and it's I don't know exactly what to cut it with. Um, I don't know exactly what to cut it with, but yeah, and then you got to cut on the side of the lights right here too, right here.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
I got
and
that part.
also uh, let's see. So the one I want to do, I want to make it a supreme Rome. You know, so here you have to have that molding that goes across the top because that's where the half top goes. You know, all
Right.
the Romes had
The half top.
the half top. So also you have to go across here down, and then you got to bring a molding around here that goes up and then connects back here. You know what I'm saying?
That little
So
slant up. Yeah.
there you go. Yeah. So it's gonna take a lot of critiquing with to try to do that, but I'm up for the challenge on it. Now I do have one that's already painted and put together. Where it's
Right.
painted. I have to do the bare metal fall on it. I'm scared to touch it too because it's one that Craig Corner painted for me and sent to me. I'm
Uh-huh.
afraid to touch it because I don't want to mess it up. That's the only reason. But I have the chassis for it. I've already done the chassis, the engines wired, the
So
chassis.
you still got that car that Doug that what's the name painted for you?
Yes, I haven't took it out the box. I'm scared to touch it. It's such a beautiful paint job on it, man. That's
Yeah,
the
he
reason.
snap. He can
Yeah.
paint some black.
No, it's not black. It's gray.
Yeah, he did do it, but he is black. Yeah,
Well, yeah, he
he is
painted.
black.
Craig, he painted a black. He painted a blue one before. It's not. He didn't paint a black one, but he painted a blue one before.
No, I think that was Matthew.
Yeah,
One of them
but
painted a black.
yeah, but yeah, man. So that's it, man. I'm gonna try to get up out of here, man. It's
Yeah, we ain't gonna
7:22.
try to get up
Uh
out of here.
yeah. My phone has rung about 8 different times, so I gotta return these phone calls.
Yeah, and we appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Yep.
No, we're gonna do this every other week, man. So 2 weeks from now, tune in, man, for Sprue Crazy, man. I gotta give these guys time to do life.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
I can't get them every Sunday. I wish I could.
Yeah.
But, we're gonna have something special for you next week. So y'all tune in. It's your boy T from All Out Custom and my boy
JT.
from I Need My Garage Time, man. And man, we'll be posting some more.
Oh
Stay
yeah.
tuned.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all go subscribe and hit them like buttons too for us, man. Y'all be safe.
Yep. Also check out people comments in the comments too. Check their pages out too. Send them some stuff too.
Yeah, all them peoples in the comments, those are buddies.
Yep.
All them people are buddies. You too, Matthew. Y'all all take care. Matthew, Lamb Chop,
So,
Chester, all y'all, man. We love y'all, man.
yep.
Peace.
I'm out.